Well, pull up a bar stool, pour yourself a tall, hard glass of Energon, and talk about your feelings with Alchemist Prime. So this guy is the bartender of Cybertron, I guess. That's... He's a bartender, apparently. Or is he? But this toy attempts to meld all three of his appearances in, like, Cyberverse, the Marvel Comics, insert third thing I totally read about, into this. So first off is the head. He's got goggles right out of the Wright brothers and a Wario stash. Wah! That is an awesome head sculpt. Wah! At least, would he be Wario? I think he's supposed to be a good guy. But I'd be remiss if I didn't highlight one of his previous looks. Cyberverse. McAdam. Who looks very much like a specific person who's possibly awesome. But unfortunately this guy doesn't share that guy's color scheme, because this green and gray is unfortunately kind of dull and drab, possibly even boring. I love his shape, because he looks kind of squat and beefy, almost like a Cybertronian dwarf, like the kind from the Lord of the Rings. Except this guy turns into a truck. So let's look at some more of the detailing. You know what they say about guys with big feet? It's got some silver circles and kneecaps that look like, well, just silver lines. Although apparently for a guy who looks like he doesn't work out, he certainly has a tight, maybe six-pack made of possibly truck grill. Like, here's my previous review, DevCon. And they're both deluxe. But, like, wow. This guy makes this guy look like he doesn't work out enough. So articulation-wise, head is on a ball joint, which is also on a stem, so you can look down, look up about that much. Shoulders are universal, go outwards, bicep and elbow. No true wrist joints, but he does have that. That's nothing. Be horrible if he's trying to order a drink. Well, he's giving the drinks. He wouldn't be ordering them. Waist, swivel. This piece. Hips, universal. They're not on ball joints, but they have enough range and a cut in the top that looks like it would be for a ball joint. Got a hip. Pretty big knee. And an ankle pivot on these massive feet. And I guess... Now this feels like a joint. Now it is for transformation to go inwards, but like... You can bend it down, I guess. I have had it pop off once, but... So, you know, he's got the standard solid package and very little truck bits hanging off. I like that. The only real thing is, yeah, the windshield there, which does have 2 slots to tab into, but it's clear plastic and there's no friction there. It holds, but doesn't feel locked in. So what does a bartender get to, say, deal with rowdy patrons who may have had one drink too many? Well, you get these. Now individually, he can wield them. Sort of. They look too stumpy. They kind of be flashy knives if you imagine that's a blade. Or you can arm mount them. But arm mount the other side. And still, I guess that would be like a not very good kind of punch dagger kind of setup. And, you know, he can wield them both. Because if the bouncer's not around, how else is he gonna cut people off, I guess? Maybe even literally cut them. But the big thing, as I alluded to, as I'm knocking over Alchemist, they combine into a other pair of goggles. Can't really rest on your schnoz, but what's interesting about them is he's got his own symbol right there, but right above it he's got the symbol of the ancient Autobot from like a G1 episode. And then he's got Unicron symbol. Like, I guess Unicron, because he's the big bad guy, even bigger than Megatron, but like, there's a whole thing about having good on one side and bad on the other, but it's just hilarious that he essentially comes with a pair of glasses that he can only hold like this. He can definitely see you now, and he can see that you didn't leave a tip. So he's going to come after you. And, yeah, they're clear plastic, so take precaution, I guess. But you don't have to take precaution in transforming him. So let's start by folding down his chest panel, folding in his head, closing that away. Rotate his arms all the way up. And we're going to untab them and fold them out like that. my tab, fold out, rotate the waist, come to the legs and open them up as far as you can and fold the foot in. Fold the other one in. Now make sure they're tabbed together. And we gotta get them out of the way to bring the arms around. So the arms will tab in. And then we'll enclose them in the legs. I don't believe, no, they don't tab into the legs. It's just the legs will close up around them. Yeah, there are no tabs or anything. Oh, and they also have to go around a little tab. There, one side. Wrapped around. Make sure everything is secure. And then take this piece, and luckily the hinge it's on is not translucent plastic, but it's just gonna tuck in into the shoulders like that, and you're done. Pretty simple transformation. And it leaves you with this kind of nice armored truck mode. Now, the instructions want you to fold the fist down completely, which is not a good idea, because you will cause stress marks on the hands and the arms, because they are not designed to actually fold in all the way. One head talking to the other, something crossed up. Maybe they had one too many drinks at McAdams Bar when they were designing it. Who knows? I do know that's where they designed Black Arachnia. Bar, strip club, similar. Same, but different. And, you know, this thing gives me real Age of Extinction Hound vibes. Like, it's not the exact same truck, but it definitely feels similar. It also gives me Legacy Bulkhead kind of vibes, where the legs just open up and close around a big chunk of it. But this is actually a complete vehicle. It doesn't need any additional pieces to cover up things. So take that, bulkhead. It's kind of nice truck mode. The wheels honestly feel pretty thin and lifeless. The front ones are free, but like the back ones, I feel a bit of tension, maybe, like they don't want to roll maybe as freely as they should. They don't roll decently well. And you have some hilarious weapon storage. You just put a bike rack on it, and then that is the equivalent of storage of just putting a bike rack on the top of your 4x4. It's like, sure, it's technically storage in that it's sitting up there and not falling off, but doesn't look any good. And you know, you got visible chest, visible thighs, visible hands. It's cool as an idea. I don't know if it works 100% in physical form. I don't have any vehicle mode, so here's blur. And you know, I'm kind of all in on the Primes. I've pretty much pre-ordered every single one I could get. If I didn't buy it in store. I'm like, you know, I kind of think a bartender is a little awkward to sell to children, because then you might have to explain what a bartender is before a child's actually ready. Or just tell him he runs the lemonade stand. Every kid will understand that, right? Most kids in their life have run a lemonade stand or some kind of business, right? I think he's a cool toy. I think he's kind of fun. The glasses are hilarious. Do they make the whole toy worth it? It's up to you. Whether or not. Big gold Cybertronian glasses. So, he's hit shelves very recently, so if you can find one, maybe pick him up. Share a drink with him. But that does mean it's closing time. So, pay up your tab with a like. And, you know, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So, keep it weird and enjoy round 2 another night. Bye. Straight ahead.